Hello, and thank you for joining me on today's live. Our topic today is 3 tips to eliminating manifestation blocks. My name is Dominique Prosper, and I'm so glad that you're able to join me today. All right, so we are absolutely happiest when things are going our way and we're absolutely manifesting the life that we want, the circumstances what we want, and the results that we're looking for, right? It's so easy to be absolutely overjoyed when things are going our way, but how does that really happen? Okay, so I'm here to really help you just break it down. I'm happy to help any way that I can, especially when it comes to using your resilience to make sure that the focus that you want in your life is always in front of you, right? What is that vision? Um, what is that dream? Okay. Now, it's one thing to have a dream and it's one thing to have a vision, but how do we make sure that we're always moving in that direction? It doesn't come by just throwing caution to the wind and just living our daily life in a very naive manner. It's very much, if you talk to top level people, if you talk to people who really get what they want, they will tell you that they have to be very deliberate, they have to be very focused, and they have to know that if it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? So we've heard these things before. I remember when I really wanted to make a change in my life in terms of working at home instead of commuting to a job. I had to really focus on what do I want my life to look like, anytime you're in a situation that you consider negative or not in your best interest or it's no longer serving you, think about what you really do to change that circumstance. It's usually a very focused and deliberate set of actions that get you from one place to another, doing one thing or another in a different way, right? Because insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result, right? So if you want a different result, what is it that you've been doing in order to see that result as you want it to be? And that probably is a very focused, deliberate set of action steps that get you that result. So it pretty much, no matter how you look at it, it's by design, right? And we like that. We like to design things, don't we? We want to be very very proud of ourselves, and we're always proud of our kids or people that we love. When they handle business and they can make things happen, we love to celebrate them, right? Well, celebrate yourself for what it is that you bring about in your life, because it's definitely up to you, and it's bound to happen if you really desire it and you take the necessary steps. Okay, so the 3 steps that or tips that I have for you today absolutely have to do with things that are in your control. Okay, the first tip is you have to make a decision. Let that uh, resonate and marinate for a little bit. You have to make a decision. You have to say to yourself, you know what? I absolutely want this to happen. It's got to happen. I'm not taking anything less than, you know, and put your stake in the ground. Put your stake in the ground and say, this is what has to happen and this is what I want, right? If you can do that, you're on your way to manifesting a new reality. So you've got to make that decision. Number two, is you have to feel the result before it happens. Okay. You have to feel the result before it happens. In other words, if you have a dream or if you have a vision, it gives you a certain amount of goosebumps. It's really good to have goosebumps when you feel like what I want out of life is going to be so fantastic that I'm getting goosebumps, right? You absolutely know that It's worth it. It's going to be fantastic. It absolutely is going in the right direction because it doesn't give you fear bumps, it gives you goosebumps, right? So goosebumps are a good thing. It means that, well, it's something that you like, right? And anything that you like, you're going to have the energy, you're going to have the momentum, you're going to have the right thinking that's going to produce the right actions. Okay. So number two is feel into the reality that you're looking for. And then number three is you have to release it and let it be, right? So long as you feel it, that's it. It's getting closer and closer and closer and closer, right? All the time. The period of waiting between your vision um and your dream and reality is the wait time, right? Can you hold that feeling until it happens? Ask yourself that. Can you hold on to that feeling? For example, if it's a long lost someone special in your life, can you hold on to the feeling of what it's going to be like to see them until you actually see them, right? So we call that anticipation. Can you anticipate what it's going to be like until it actually happens? Yes, you can. Absolutely, yes, you can. So this is the three um, step mechanism or formula that I want you to focus on. If you haven't seen what it is that you want in your reality, number one, is it absolutely a decision? Does it have to happen? Is it a non-negotiable? Okay. Number two, is it something that you can feel into or feel good about? And then number three, can you write it down and know that it's already done and just continue the feeling, right? When you know that it's already done, that means you're just waiting for it to come to pass. That means you have already made a decision to have this new life decision or reality come into fruition, and it's just a feeling away, right? So you already live in that space. Okay. So I want you to focus on these three tips that I'm giving you today and make it a reality. Whatever it is that you want, make a decision for it, put your feeling and emotions behind it, and then just know that it's already done. And when you know that it's already done, it's a matter of continuing that feeling until you see it. Now, things will happen incrementally, slowly, and surely, step by step to bring it to life. But the longer you hold that feeling, it will just start to change your circumstances over time, and you're going to see that reality come to pass. Okay. So, this is Dominique, and I'm so glad that you're able to join me on this training, and I will see you in the next video.